Hello folks and welcome to the stream, Fallout Shelter. Let's do our dailies because we didn't have time to play anything yesterday. So we'll get through our dailies today. Keep our 3 vaults going, our experimental one here that ends in 19 days and 14 hours. We missed, 2 weeks here because of the holiday break. So we won't get as much done in this experimental vault for this first season, but when we restart, we'll try to make sure we hit it every day. Aha, so our folks out in the wasteland definitely were out there traveling and killing things. That's a good thing. People training up. And given that there is only 9 days left, and the fact that apparently the vault will flat out disappear, it doesn't make sense to do what I typically do, which is train everybody up completely in everything and then send them out from level 1 with every single stat maxed out to go up to level 50. That just takes far too long. So here, what I really should do is just go ahead and send this person out with the best gear I've got for endurance, just so they can get a maximum number of hit points available to them. And for somebody with a level 10, if I give them +3 endurance, I think I've got some +4s. But if I gave them this +3, then I think that ends up being about 500 hit points instead of the 100 that they have right now. But there is some +4 here. I do have a Moldaver's armor. So if I give this individual that armor, I say, okay, you're going to be a tank right now. I'm going to send you out as is. I can't give you all of this because that's still pretty precious. And they may die out there, but we're going to go ahead and do this. That I could give him. We're going to bring in, so we're bringing in Megan Hart. Okay, Miss Hart. We're going to just take you and put you right over here into endurance where he was. And we'll cycle these folks through endurance and we'll just send them out. I think, okay, you've got one more, you've got one more, you've got 2 more. So we'll be able to get those guys out pretty soon. Let's see. Okay, perform critical hits. That's good to know. We need to keep that around. Let's see, we had you building. Okay, we're going to keep building those. Which were the wasteland gear, +3 endurance. Okay, I've got enough of those. Did complete a couple of these seasonal, or we're working towards them. Let's see. I think, yeah, we should be able to claim 1. So 250 enemies. Oh, that's one reason why I should finish each quest. Ah, yeah, okay. Level up 76 times in the wasteland. Find the mysterious stranger. Scrap. Win 100 battles on quest. Collect. So all of these that are needing quest. Oh, there's some. Complete 20 quests without using stem packs. Interesting. Ah, okay, there. So we're going to get 3 points towards our next rank. And 8 points towards our next rank. Season pets. And we're picking up a pet. Yay. Ah, the super sledge. Okay. Yeah, that's new for the mobile. Never had that available in the regular game. Cool. But it is melee, and melee is not actually a great weapon to have. It is high damage, but it's nowhere near as good as what these ranged weapons can have. Because once a melee individual kills the enemy he's fighting, he will not join in the battle against others. Ah, there you are. Okay, got him once. We need to find him 2 more times. Let's see what we got going on out here. Okay, Paladin reached level 50. He obviously killed a bunch of things out. So we're going to recall him. Okay. And we got first team here. The game show go. That's right. Let's see if we can remember trivia. And get a whole bunch of caps, usually. Although this is a lower level. But we'll have to see if we remember. 4 rounds. Oh good, it's not real big. And we know the quest is going to complete below here because, well, that's the only way to go. So. I've always liked this. Round 1 has 4 people. Round 2 has 3 people. Round 3 has 2 people. Round 4 has 1 person. Name one of the raider gangs in Nuka World. Okay. It's not the Scaredy Cats, but all of these work. The Pack, the Operators, the Disciples. I remember that. The Pack. Okay. Now we probably have to fight something here. Yep. Usually it's answer a question, fight something. Answer a question, fight something. Now we'll try not to use a stim pack here. Normally at the end of a quest, I like to increase the health of my, or max, return my characters back to full health. But since we have that challenge, we'll go ahead and do that. Try not to take the stim packs. And these are all legendaries. That's Lucy, that's Amada, and that's Mr. House, so they're going to have a lot of health available. What weapon is needed? Ah, the squirt gun. I don't even remember who Coulter is, but I know it's a squirt gun. Well, it didn't say anything about not using a RadAway. Oh, Mr. House has a junk jet. I need to replace that. What are the Hubologists after? I think they're, aren't they the alien hunters? Yeah. Okay. Need 10 of those, I think. It doesn't have to be perfect 10 or a perfect 5. It just needs to be, use it, I think, for that one. There are some times where you have to do it. There's one where you have to do perfect, like get a 10. And I think the other one is just get critical hits, which is those. Or it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Oh, now I got raiders. And he'll be able to make it though. See, I don't want to click him because I don't want to use that. Not a flavor. Is it fresh? If I miss this, I fight her. Or is it Buzz? Ugh. All I know about is the corn. I think it's fresh. Okay, good. 9,700. That's not bad. Now, we could go in here. This might be a treasure room. It might be a fight. Ooh, glad we clicked that. Okay. Alright. So, like I say, instead of... We're not going to use that stim pack on him. I'll wait until they come back. And I'll use Rataways and stim packs on them. It'll take them a while to journey back as well. Let's see, we got a poker chip. It is outfits today. We'll go ahead and use that. Yeah. I really did like saving up all my poker chips with the last stream where we had 26 total poker chips and we got something like 13 people because we waited. I purposely waited for the wheel to get to people. And we picked up like, what, 4 or 5 legendaries? We got Lucas. What did we get? There was Butch is in here somewhere. Oh, we'll put Butch up here to bring people in. There, we got 2. We got Sarah Lyons and Sarah Lyons, so obviously we cloned them. And then Starcross Paladin, who we've got making these outfits as part of one of our quests, or one of our tasks. So we'll get some of these counting. We'll collect weapons. When the Paladin comes back, we'll get that. But he's a long ways away. See, you're out there. You're coming back. I could spend you and give us 3 weapons, but I don't even have enough to do that. So let's go ahead and spend this. Collect everything. Mole rat attack. And you are down here, and you will come across, because of that storage right there. And I can't destroy it now. Okay, here's what we'll do. I heal you up, bring you down here to help Starcross Paladin when the mole rats spread down there. Same thing with you. With Lucy. And with Amada. There we go. Good. Okay. So So they'll finish off over here, but the mole rats won't go up through here. That's why I purposely left these areas blank. The event's over. They've all left. So they don't go up elevators. They will cross, and they won't cross areas of dirt. Okay, we had two. Let's see, we've got Mr. Handy. Right, that comes in real handy. And we got a pet. Good morning. How are you doing today? And that guy done. Let's see, I missed that pet. What was that pet? Crafting time. Okay. We'll give that to Stark Paladin Cross. Help out there. And we got Mr. Handy. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put him up here on the first row. That way he'll help out on attack. And yeah, I missed 14 days on season 1 here. Otherwise it'd be a lot bigger, but because of the holidays, and only got 9 days left on this one. But I had been saving up my poker chips, and I had on the last stream I had 26 total poker chips, and I purposely waited for the wheel to get to people. And on the last stream we spent all 26 of those poker chips and got about 13 people. So I jumped from, and then we had one come in today so far. Yeah, so, and like 4 of them were legend, or 5 of them were legendaries. We got 2 Sarah Lionses, so I put them up front. We got Butch here, and we got Starcross Paladin here, and we got Sheriff Lucas Sims. And through the story, we'd already gotten Mr. House, Lucy, and Amada. So we got a lot of legendaries in here. And but yeah, I had decided to do that before the holidays. I thought, oh, that'll be a cool way to just staff up people. And so now we just need 2 more people, because and given that these are short vaults, yes, they literally will disappear when the season ends. For the seasonal vaults, it's like, you don't need to do everything you typically do. I was just saying earlier that I sent a guy out. He has max endurance. He has max endurance, so I sent him out with +4, so he's got a 14 endurance now. And I'm just going to level him up, because that's what gets your max hit points, if you know that trick. So what I like to do when it's a regular game, I like to take my level 1s and level them up on every single stat. You don't need to do that, but you can start this way, where as soon as he gets level 10, I will give him the best endurance gear I have, which right now is this +4. And that would give him +14, which means every level he goes up, he'll go up by 7 hit points. So right now he's only got like 100 hit points. If I sent him out right now, like this, he'd get 5.5 or 4.5 hit points. But if I max him out to 10 and give him gear here, and have him 14, then he gets 7 hit points per level. So the best thing you can do which you can't early game because you don't have +7 gear. But that's why I like to train everybody up. I give them time to just train up every single stat, and maybe by then the people I have running the vault and doing quest will get the right schematic or better gear and things like that. And then you can maximize. So the best thing to do is send somebody out with +17 endurance, and they'll get 8.5 hit points per level times 49 levels. Those become your tanks, and that's the ones you want to have in your front row when you get attacked. And let's see, experimental, we really can't. Oh, well, I was about to send them on a quest. So now, well, raiders won't really be a problem, not with 2 Sarah Lionses here. One came in at level 44, one came in at level 22. And theoretically, they come in equivalent to this. Like, so she's got an endurance of 8. So theoretically, she's come in with 4 hit points per level times 21 levels. But the problem with a legendary is technically you can't max them out on hit points because they're coming in as already leveled up, whereas, you know, this person is a level 1, that person's a level 1. You can maximize their hit points. Select all the early weapons. Wow. 2 weapons. Again, the mobile game, wow. Normally it would have been 1 weapon and caps. And now he's helping out too, so that's good. Okay. And we got through... Oh, yeah, collecting all the weapons. Great. Upgrade 2 rooms. That's a quick, easy one. Depot, warehouse, depot. Let's upgrade and upgrade. Spend 9,000 to get 275. I hate the Vault Fire ones. And 28 of them? No, I'm going to cancel this one for free, even though it was a lunchbox. I like to try to complete all the quests that have lunchboxes. But yeah, that's actually one reason why I don't like legendaries. Because you can't keep them up. Yep, true. Gambling never changes. Gambling never changes. Okay, what do we got? See, I cannot... Wait a minute, that's at 55, right? Oh yeah, I've already upgraded. Let's see. Exactly, because you can't, you just can't maximize their hit points. You know, you can actually, you know, it's, depending on your legendary, you send them out on a quest, they could die more often than regulars can. Let's see, we're gonna send. Let's just do a junk run with the high team. Got Lucy in charge with Amada and Mr. House. But I don't want to use stim packs if I can help it, because of the quest line. Start that quest. I think I upgraded, so I should be able to send... Oh no, that's level 48. I don't have level 48. I keep forgetting that. So level 48. Yeah, I literally just sent out a level 10 endurance to send them out, because with the short life of a seasonal vault, I was just saying I'm not going to be able to level all of these up, which is how I like to do it. I like to take my level 1s, once I've got the vault running, I like to take my level 1s and maximize every single stat and then send them out, because that gives me the time to not only craft wasteland gear, whatever level I can, it also gives me the time for these people to be running the vault, going on quest, and maybe getting the schematics for the top 5, or for the level 5 and the level 7. Okay, let's save that vault. We do have our other 2 vaults, and we're going to go back. So that was the experimental. And we'll go into Vault 555. That is my longest running vault. This vault's been around for 8.5 years. We've had it running. We've rebuilt it 2 or 3 times. And I was pretty much set on what I was going to do with this, and then all of a sudden the mod came along. So now I'm rethinking how I want to equip and put everybody in gear. So I've got everybody working up here. I've got my large room, which I think, yeah, I've got it playing vault music right now. I've got my Nuka diners and places, or Nuka diners, yeah. Got my power. Got my medical, where they're building stim packs and Radaway, but doing, that's for the quantity. Now I have these folks making vault suits. I decided I'm going to put everybody in the Vault 33 suits. Yeah. So that's down here. Right. I do need to make 8 of these eventually. Let me go ahead and make these. And we'll get those to put to our vault team up here. Yeah, I like the NCR outfit. I just need to go back and look at the stats, but the way I'm doing it doesn't really matter. Okay, the theme room. Bottle and Cappy. Make that one. And we've got you now making the armor piercing. I was making plasma rifles for everybody, but now we have the armor piercing boss assault rifle. It's got an average of 20 damage, whereas the plasma rifle, which was the best you could do on an average, every time you got a hit, was only, what, 18? 17 and a half, right? But you need 3 alarm clocks. Those are tough to get. But now that we have that armor-piercing boss rifle, it's not only cool looking, it's easier things to get. So we're building lots of those, and we're going to essentially outfit every single person. We'll get them out of the initiate's robes. Uh-oh. You guys had a red scorpion, apparently. Oopsies. They get unhappy. They will self-heal for radiation as well as health, but they get unhappy if they're heavily radiated. Let us do a quick check. Did anybody else get... I don't even look for Bottle and Cappy in this big vault. I got. Okay. Okay, feral ghouls. Not worried about them. Let me say I got a level 7 Michelle. She's a T7, so she went out, right? Like I was saying, she went out with all 10s, but I had heavy endurance, so she went out at plus 17. So she is a maximized tank. She's got like 644 hit points. But she's also got damage resistance that she shares with this one. And then she has 100% health. So her health is doubled. Amanda's is. So she technically, both of these technically have about like 1,250 hit points because of the pets and the way I maxed them out. And they have Dragon Maws, which is really the best weapon for defending the vault. So my entire group up here has Dragon Maws now. They're all tanks, T7 tanks. That's the way I recognize them. They're a T7 because they went out at plus 17. If they had plus 5 gear, they'd be a T5, plus 4, they'd be a T4, and so on. And I had been starting to put everybody in Sturdy Merc gear because in the vault, PAL is the 3 stats you need for your people when they're in a battle in their room. That's what amplifies things up. Endurance doesn't do them any more good in the vault. So once you've got them tanked out and maxed out with endurance, that's only for the outside while they're leveling up. But once they've leveled up, endurance means nothing, inside or outside the Okay, so we got all these people training. Got a lot of movement we're gonna have. Yeah, as far as I remember, perception, agility, and luck all work because what those are doing is decreasing the time, increasing your hit chance, and decreasing the time that it takes to get from one having the chance to do a critical hit, as well as critical damage, right? So that's why PA and L are so important. Let's see, we got the pet and the super sledge. Because with the regular vaults, you don't get the wheel and all of that. You don't have all the seasonal pass quests and things like that. They are disabled where, like, if you're fighting, like if you're on a quest and a critical comes up, you know, you get the thing flashing and you have to click it. Yes. But in the vault, it's still you won't see that come up because you never see that come up in the fight in the vault. But the hit chances, the damage, the odds, all of that, as I understand it from years, was that's still used in the vault. You just don't see it like the critical hit in the quest. You just don't see it like that. What did we have out here? We have you guys. I got my 3 teams, 2 teams. Okay, so you're leveling up. See, so she's +7. Or he's +7, he's got a plasma rifle, got Ginger for 40% more experience, so he levels up faster. Only been out 1 day, 16 hours, and he's gone from level 1 to level 46. And then Star Paladin Cross, yeah, a legendary. She's level 50 now, so I can bring her back. I'm not wasting quantum on bringing her back. I do here, I've got to adjust, I've got to start getting rid of some of my storage, but because I'm now making the armor piercing boss rifles instead of the plasma rifles, I'm going to be able to start taking... Basically, I've got to go look at now, since I'm going to build armor, Brotherhood of Steel rifles and these vault suits. I need to go get rid of all the other junk that I don't need for those items. Yeah, agree. And I actually got rid of a lot of the legendaries in here when I rebuilt this vault, because it was so disoriented. I had storage here, I had a power room here, things like that. So when I started streaming and decided I'm going to rebuild my vault of, 7.5 years, I spent half my caps totally rebuilding it, and it was not a mole rat proof vault, so I made that. And then so mole rats will never come in and attack. And I was kicking people out left and right. I basically married off everybody, had a kid. When the lady got pregnant, I kicked the husband out. And when the lady gave birth, I kicked the mother out and had the baby just grow up, and then trained them, immediately just started training them. The T7s in here now was that first generation after I rebuilt this vault. Okay, let's shift our folks around. We got Stephanie. She needs strength. Let's see. Agility, no, you don't need, a house doesn't need agility. Oops, Stephanie Pratt, okay. Stephanie, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you, we'll send you out. Send you still out with the plasma rifle. We're going to give you the +7 endurance that we've got. We've got plenty of those. I don't think we have any experience gains. No, we've got health and damage resistance. Oh no, we do have experience gains. Okay, Millie. And we take her out now. She is level 1, maxed out, +17 endurance. Give her all that. In case she goes into a room that we find later, we give her 5 endurance. Right away. Technically, she will never get radiated out in the wasteland because she'll have an endurance of 11 or higher. But you have those little side room or side buildings that every now and then they run across, and you can get radiated in those. So we'll send her out. And let's see. Okay, check. Okay, you need intelligence. So you're close. Just need intelligence on you. You need anything, so that's fine. We'll put you over here in endurance. Always like to get them endurance first. You need intelligence. Okay, we're going to move you there. We'll pull House out. He still actually needs endurance, but I don't really care as much because he is legendary. So we got Lucy here. Tell you what, we'll send Lucy up here and we'll send Stephanie up here. We'll give them all strength and keep them in the same room. Okay, Daniel, he needs to go out. Okay. Heavy wasteland gear. And Poppy. Takes a long time to do this with these folks, but Good. We're finally getting some of these guys. Great. Okay. Deathclaws. Now, I don't worry about Deathclaws either. They won't even make it past this room anymore. Early game, when they start showing up, they could decimate a place. They could go 2, 3, 4 down here. I actually need this guy to die. Because we're sitting with an extra Mr. Handy here. And I already have all the Mr. Handys I can have in the vault. Ooh, a twinge chance. Nice. Not that I'm making babies anymore. Oh yeah, he'll die. Good. As you can see, I've got Mr. There, he just died. I got Mr. Handy's all the way down here. So every single floor has a Mr. Handy. You can't just destroy a Mr. Handy. You can send them out to the wasteland to collect coins, but they don't disappear. So we're going to remove him because there's a chance, I think, or it's a quest. There's now a quest where I can get eventually get Mr. Snippy. So I'll have to have another Mr. Handy disappear. But for now, we'll go ahead and get this guy, because there's a chance you get a Mr. Snippy from a box. And before Google Play started having problems and I was running a vault on the mobile, I had 3 or 4 Mr. Snippies in my vault. Okay, got him done. Now, what about you guys? You are done? Yep, so you're going to get to go out, and you are done. Great, okay. And we had, what, 2 more of these left over, I think, with experience. Yeah. Milo and Muffin. That's why I keep all the pets. I need to get rid of some of these, but... yeah, exactly. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. Explore away. The other thing you can do is send out, what is that? I think it's a maximum of 25 people at a time that you can send out if you just need to collect supplies and stuff. I haven't done that lately. Haven't needed that since this is such an old vault, heavy vault. But all of these guys, they're leveled up. They're T3s, T4s, T5, you know, T5s, T7s. I think I've gotten rid of all the T3s. Okay, I think... Where's the, vault suit there? Oh no, that's not what I was going to do. And now we'll do that. Oh, yeah, I haven't gotten rid of my legendaries. These are still legendaries. So I've got Jericho and Jericho. I ended up having 2 Jerichos, so I'm going to eventually get rid of these guys. This guy, I don't remember what level he is, so we're going to get rid of him. There was Preston. This was Preston's son. So I know he's actually a tank, but I never gave him the T7. Or actually, he may not be a tank. He may be a T5. Jason Jackson the same way. These were like 1st or 2nd generation kids. But this group I'm going to get rid of. Because again, they're legendaries. Like Jerry and Jericho and Preston were legendaries. They're not maxed out. Let's see. I don't think I have any more. Yeah, I do. Okay. Do I have any more? How many of these suckers do I have? We'll just keep putting them in these until I don't have any more. People in that one. Okay, pre-war. Actually, what I think I'm going to do is put the guys in the pre-war in the cowboy suit. Maybe I could do that. I'll put the guys in the cowboys, the ladies in the Vault 33s, or maybe even, nah, Lucy's is a legendary. I really can't put them in that. Okay, that's the only outfit I had of that guy. True. The aliens are so weak, it's ridiculous. Let's see, for now, I'm going to keep you all in your power armor. And we're making vault suits, right? So we'll go ahead. Normally I don't heal these up, but I've got to make it so fast. Don't really care where the mysterious stranger is. Just heard his music go off. Here come raiders. That is one nice thing about the upgrade. You get a lot more raids now. So you're kind of constantly having to deal with that. Yeah, that just really sticks out like that. I love that bright suit. I traditionally get a lot of Institute robes, and so when I max a character out, change their name to put in their tank level, I give them the Initiate's robe. And that's just my way of like, oh, okay, you're a tank. So if you've got the vault suit on, you're training. If you're wearing an outfit, you're working. Really? Oh yeah, Deathclaws, that's right. So even though they're tanks, Deathclaws, they upped the damage ability, just like in the mobile game. Because prior to the upgrade, these two would barely even be hurting from a Deathclaw attack. But now they can take some serious damage. And I'm gonna sell that. I don't need it. Sell that. Because I've just got so much. Ah, okay, cool. They what? Yeah, they pretty sure they've upped the damage ability that, like I said, normally like those Deathclaws that came through, these guys would barely be damaged, but you saw that she needed a stim pack from a Deathclaws and then a Raider attack. Well, the Raiders aren't causing much damage at all. But it's they're more the enemies are more powerful in the upgraded game like they were in the mobile game. And yeah, survival mode only makes it even more harder. Yeah, I can max out at 115 Radaway and I think 115 stim packs. And you do that by I only ever double one of the rooms because you get 15 I think from your first room, and then when you add this you get 10 more stim packs. So I could produce 10 stim packs or 10 rataways. I mean 25. But if you go to a 3-way room, it doesn't help really anything. And so what I do is alternate the rooms. And every time you now put a single room like this, it increases your storage ability by 10. So that was 25 stim packs. That's another 10, 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 another 10. Like that. Ooh, that's oops. That's not supposed to be like that. I alternate like that, so it's a science station and a hospital. Science station, hospital. So, oops, that's why that's remained a clinic, because if I upgrade that to a hospital, it'll merge these two rooms. Okay. Gerald has discovered the cabin. Let's enter. This is why I give my folks 5 Rataway when I'm sending them out to level up. Because as they're leveling up, if they come across the Supermart or the cabin or the red rocket, they can get irradiated in here. Now it just becomes a potential difficult fight because it's one person, they're low level, and they're fighting these guys. So yeah. The nice thing is with the ghouls, you're always going to get Rataway if you're fighting the ghouls. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. But you should have been rewarded with Rataway. So it kind of helps. And yeah, normally you do get a lot of stim packs from whatever. Ooh, nice. I'll take that. Military circuit card. That's a good thing. Now, is this going to be a 2-roomer or a 3-roomer? Oh, good. Private dinner party. Okay. Not much of a choice. He just told you it's a private party, so I was totally invited, man. Motherboards are used in, it's gold. It's a legendary item. So motherboards are used, well, I won't tell you. I don't want to spoil it for you if you don't know. Ooh, got a pet. Nice. Oh, and a gold, a legendary weapon schematic, which we won't know about until this individual returns. Oh, that's right. This was Gerald. He was already out there. He's level 46. Okay. Return to the wasteland. You'll keep exploring. Yeah, nice. A pet, a military circuit card, legendary, and a legendary weapon recipe. Which we had all our recipes obviously up until the update. So we're still missing some equipment. So he's got legendary armor and legendary. So this will be some of the newer stuff. Because again, 8.5-year-old vault, I've got everything. What I don't have is like, that could be Lucy's jumpsuit or Lucy's vault suit. It could be, that could be the super sledge or whatever. We got a lot of stuff, but we're going to go ahead and keep him out, leveling up to level 50. The other thing we got to work on is I got to get these guys all in commander fatigues. You want to max these guys out, because the higher your resource here, so like Nuka-Cola plants need endurance, so that's why everybody's sitting here in endurance gear, and they've got them in heavy endurance gear, and everybody should be in heavy by now. Yeah, so this room is, everybody's maxed out, so that just within like 35 seconds, right? So that guy maxed out, takes 31 seconds to regen food and water, food and drink. Takes 41 seconds to regen power there. Takes 42 seconds to regen it there. And they may not even all be in commander fatigues. Yeah, they might be. Yeah, I think these guys are. That's the other thing I'm working on too. Eventually, we'll get back around to that. But you can see, he's a tank 7. He's got a vengeance. And he's only an officer fatigue, so we'll get him up to commander fatigue soon. But there ain't nothing making it past 8 Dragon Maws. But if they miss out on Dragon, if something were to escape through Dragon Maws, they're hitting vengeances. So everybody should have vengeances in these from here down. So I'm thinking about doing Dragon Maws for everybody here. But Dragon Maws are legendary, so you know they need those legendary parts. The outfit. And oh, I got you. Oh yeah, I got you working on the armor piercing. So. Okay, so we got the training taken care of. We've gotten outfits that collect weapons, collect caps, survive feral attacks. And the only reason I'm keeping this open because there's a lunchbox. So don't really need to. We've got the friendly settlement and the enclosed encounters. That's the one thing with this one. The only reason this is green is because it's new because of the update. All these others are, I've completed long ago, completed all the normal quests. And what they didn't add was a whole bunch of other quests. Because of the update, I wish they would. All they really added was this one here and this one stream about getting getting folks, the TV show folks. And here come the weak little aliens. I do wish they would have upgraded our cap limit, but it's also kind of like, why? I mean, amassing vast quantities of caps means nothing. What I'd really like them to do is if they gave us traveling merchants. You know, if what's her name, Carla? Why can't Carla come visit? Have what she has, and we could sell her scrap guns or junk material and all of that, and buy stuff. I think that'd be cool. That guy, should have sold him right away though. He was a rare. Always take care of these folks. Okay, enclosed encounters and friendly settlement. Let's bring you guys out there. Yeah, so what I do now is once I get to around where I'm at, 950k caps, I go to the barber shop, destroy it, to the salon, destroy it, rebuild it, and you just spent 50k caps. So I give gives me a little headroom. Yeah, a few more of the legendaries, but again, with the legendaries, it's kind of like they're just, like you said, they're glorified trophies to put in a production room. And I have thought about doing that. It's like, I still want to have the legendaries, but I'm just going to stick them in the production rooms where I have my tanks. But when you think about it, once you've got your place done, you know, like this vault, I literally could run this vault and with something like 50 people, right? If I kept the power rooms and the Nuka rooms and then just had 3 quest teams, although you don't need 3 quest teams, like, you know, here, since I've done all the quests except the dailies and the weeklies, really, you could go have 1 team of 3 doing a daily quest, then a weekly quest, and I could send 24 individuals out gathering resources, and I could probably get by with, say, well, I'd still need the power rooms because I'd still have a decked out vault, but I wouldn't need as many bedrooms, so I could convert those to storage rooms. I wouldn't need the training rooms. Let's remain silent. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Let's see, what do we do here? We gotta talk to 2 different settlers. Okay, treasure room here. Well, kind of an odd looking one, but let's see. Okay. So these guys are in the sturdy merc gear, right? So they're PAL here. Again, endurance means nothing. And you usually don't get PAL in storage gear. I mean, power armor. Yeah. And that's a cool looking armor too. I like the X power armor. Aha, 1 less vault suit we're going to have to make. Security vault suit. And nope, raiders. Okay. The other settler is going to end up being one of these. Interesting. Normally I don't go after raiders with my criticals, but okay, if I go up here, they're not going to go through here, so I'll go through here. Yeah. The theme room too, that would be an update I'd like to, like, you know, if you use a theme in here, like if you do a bedroom theme, all the bedrooms are going to get that theme. Well, what if I want just an Institute bedroom and a Minuteman bedroom, and, you know, it won't let us do that. Let's go ahead and take junk like I normally do. Get the good stuff, because sometimes, most of the time, they'll give you rare or even legendaries here. Yeah, legendary. Buttercup. Okay. Didn't take much damage, but I make so many stim packs. I always like to heal my quest team up. They start with 25, they're coming back with 28. return to the vault. I'm long past the, in this vault, I'm long past the days of go through every single room, get every single piece of loot you can. Mr. Handy's will collect all those resources. Get quest team number 2. Okay, not too big. So what was this one? Oh, the crash site. Okay. So this should be an alien spaceship, right? Right. I mean, obviously it introduced aliens and robots that we've had in the mobile game for so many years. Yeah, good. I get to do what I like to do. I like to go down as far as I can, looking at whether they're 1, 2, or 3-way rooms. And even though the quest may end up over here, I like to go to the big rooms. Ooh. Yeah. Prepare to meet your maker. We went through a lot to get here. Here's my ID. Oh, did we just... Oh, yeah, we picked up that ID in the other room. Huh? Yeah. Will he know if we're dead or not? Excellent. Okay. Didn't have to fight him. Why waste ammo when you don't need to? Ah, that's right. We were picking that weapon up. Okay, that's what we were doing. Actually getting that weapon. Yeah, let's see what else is in here. Ghouls, of course. Yeah. I haven't gone back to the Fallout games in a while. Been doing a lot of Necess and TCG Card Simulator and 7 Days to Die. Remember the first time I ever came across that plant, though, man. I got my butt handed to me easily. Took me a while to figure that one out. And there you go. See, again, with this vault, seeing as how I've got all the old quests done, the quests you do get are going to be high payouts. So a lot of times I'm getting legendary junk, legendary gear, things like that. But granted, you know, I've already got all the old schematics and all that, so it's what I'm lucky enough to do. So what I'm getting now is the new stuff, obviously, but the legendary junk hasn't changed. You always need that to make stuff. Okay, heal you up. Heal you up. back. I think I'm going to bring them back. Yep. Only 19 minutes. We'll use that. We've got 80 or 90 quantums, right? And we'll spend it on you guys. I want to see what these legendaries are. Rusty. Okay. So they're all healed up. And we will send... I don't have Lucy's vault suit here in this one. I've got Lucy, but I don't have 3 Lucy's vault suits. Okay, we'll send the guys out. Oh, that's right. I needed to get you a vengeance. Okay, get back out of here. Oops, I gotta find a vengeance. Like all of you guys have. Plasmas, lead belchers. So there's gonna be a vengeance here, yeah, okay. Give you that armor piercing one. And back here. Give you that vengeance. Much better. Okay. That quest. And I'll go ahead and do the daily, and then we'll come back and do the weekly. Rose, Christine, Anne, got you guys out. Start that quest. Go ahead. See, it doesn't help here. This is just why I like the Vault Security outfit just doesn't do any good. Endurance means nothing. Luck, yeah, but it's just not better than the sturdy merc gear. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave y'all on that. Because even here, like, you know, it's nice to have power armor for your crew. I need to make X1 power armor for these folks. So in light of that, let me go cancel this. And we'll go back. See, the nice thing is the sturdy merc gear here, I've got plenty of stuff to make a lot of these. Now I could go to legendary, and with legendary, there's the heavy merc gear, so you get better stats, but it requires legendary gear, so I can't make a lot of these. Not that I need a lot. I only need 8 sets. I got plenty there to do the 8 sets to give everybody up their heavy merc gear, and I can minimize it to 6. Let me do that. Naturally. Okay. Okay. Now notice how she's going down really fast. Now there's 3 of them, so 2 of them are probably attacking her. And 1's attacking this one, right? That's why that's happening. 1 of them takes her down this far. 2 of them take her down that far. And then I didn't pay attention and come back and heal her up. Yeah, I believe so. The weeklies, yeah, I don't recall them. I don't recall seeing any new quests on the weeklies, like for, you know, the new show. Yeah, same as with the gauntlet, the lose your head gauntlet, where you have 4 questions. It's trivia, but it's based on like the earlier Fallout games. It's not based on the TV series. That would be a nice update I'd like to see. Even in the mobile, it wasn't like that. That's another nice update. But you know, maybe they'll eventually do that, just because at least they finally gave us a PC upgrade, which was just awesome. Yeah. I had gotten to where I really wasn't playing this. I just come in once a week or so and just kind of, I'll check this one out. And because it's like, well, there's nothing to do, right? Okay, they're all running out, and all these guys are leveling up. They're all ready to level 6. Only been 37 minutes for them. Star Paladin Cross is coming back. Yep, you still got those 4 levels. So basically done with Vault 555. Let's save that. We'll go into the challenge vault. So when I started streaming about a year ago, well, didn't just start, but I don't stream for a living. This is a challenge vault. We were challenged to create a one-man, 199 women vault, an Amazon vault. So we did that. The challenge is over. I was allowed, through a few mods, I was allowed to, not mods for the game, but mods to the rules. I was allowed to have up to 6 men, but the men had to stay in the theme room, craft outfits, or craft weapons. That's all they're allowed to do. They're not allowed to have weapons either. They weren't supposed to have special gear, but so long as they're legendaries, they're allowed to have gear for themselves, and they're allowed to train up, but they're not allowed to do anything except craft stuff. Okay, you, Andrea, are now a T7. So we're going to collect you. Alright, we found the Ghoul's Cult. Nice, found the Scarred, found his weapon. Oh man, okay. So, take that away. Heal her up. She doesn't need to be healed up. I think I'm still doing initiates for these folks for right now. So, initiate. And we come up here. We change her name to T7. Andrea Wood. Now we have myself. That's my character. And we have Miss Emily Webster here. Same type thing. We've got damage resistance with him. We've got health for her. Don't have any 100 health. Bummer. These folks are still in initiates because I just haven't had a chance to go basically was do the challenge and then what are we going to do? So I decided I'll keep this one running. And we notice that all these are tanks. They're all having Dragon Maws, and the third Deathclaw typically dies before even a shot is fired by these guys. And they usually won't get damaged at all. So, done there. I kicked T3s out. I don't have any more T3s. Because I've got all of these ladies training. Every single room is full. And I have these 12 people waiting to train up. 13 actually. I've got Ma June, I've got Lucy, and I've got Stephanie. And I've got these 10 people, which I may just get rid of. But the reason why I'm keeping them is even the T5s that I have, I'm going to get rid of them. I'm going to have this, an entire group of T7s, just like I'm planning to do in my old vault. But I'm going to keep it female based and no babies. This vault was done with no babies. No babies were allowed. So it was my character and 199 ladies. They all had to come in through either the original coming in, rescuing them, getting them in the lunchbox. And the guys we bring in, we kick them right back out. Okay, so we also get that pet and the super sledge with you. I do like the fact that all your old vaults can get these items. Via the experimental vault route, and that you don't have the hooker chips. Goodness. Surprised nobody max leveled out. Okay, so we don't have anybody making weapons. We've got you making commander's outfits. Oops. Yep, we picked up the wedding dress, the NZR Ranger outfit, Scar Power, Fool's Coat, the Action wedding dress, and that. So what else do we need? Common, we shouldn't need anything, right? No schematics. Rare. Oh yeah, we still need both vault suits, the sleazy suit, Ma June suit. In legendary, we have all legendaries. Okay, so we can make even Lucy's vault suit. I think we'd already done that. I think we have a group out there with let's see, what are you guys wearing? Oh, well, y'all are wearing that. And you guys... Oh, okay. Now here, the challenge vault, we haven't finished all of the original quest. And we have to have the Ghoul's Coat and the Boss Casual. So now we have that capability to make these. And we'll get a Mr. Snippy. But I should have had a Boss Casual and a Ghoul Coat, because I've already got Maximus and the Ghoul. The problem is... Oh... Is a lady allowed to wear the Ghoul's Coat? I may have to send myself out in the Ghoul's Coat. She can wear the Boss. No, they can't wear the ghouls. G doesn't come up. Okay. Had not thought about that. Let's see, I need to bring you over here. Is there, looks like there's room there. Yep, 4 people now. Wait a minute. Why are you a T7? That's not statted out. That was a mistake. You are not a T7. Why? That was an utter mistake. Huh. Okay. We are evicting you from this vault, young lady. Sorry. That was a mistake. Never caught it. Okay. She's out. That's why I have people in reserve. Okay, but come to Maximus. Oh. I don't have a ghoul outfit. I have his ghoul outfit. Okay, wait a minute. Put the ghoul in the vault suit. Can a lady wear the ghoul suit? No. Okay. But Maximus should be able to wear the ghoul suit. No. Wait a minute. Can only the ghoul wear the ghoul suit? That's not the case with, like, Mama June. Oh, wait a minute. It's T. The. Right? The ghoul suit. Okay. So we know he can wear the ghoul suit. Okay. Maximus. The ghoul's coat. Okay. What about a lady? No? Okay. A lady can't. Okay. Well, good. We can send a team out that'll wear the Brotherhood of Steel casual and the ghoul suit, but I think I'm going to need a second one of one of those. So do I have... I need to get rid of these. I've only got one of these, but I can make one, I think, now, right? So let's go cheap and make... Oh no, I can't because I need, what was it? I needed a fan. Okay. What did... Was it a fan? Was it a shotgun that gives me a fan? I don't remember. We've got room. We'll scrap all of these. There we go. Got a fan from that. Yeah. Shotguns give you fans. Okay. Let's just sell all these now. We don't need any more. Oops, hold on to you. Sell all the greens. And I actually want to scrap the greens here. Okay. Back to here, we want to make a boss outfit. And we have pits. 20% damage. Now I think I've got all the Mr. Handies I need here too. I don't remember. No, maybe I can use... No, I can't. It turns gray, so where's... Oh, there you are. Okay. So same here. I can't open that Mr. Handy or bring the Mr. Snippy in until I've lost some Mr. Handies. Okay. I'll take Pepper and her team. This is one of the 4 horsemen, so we'll come in here. We'll go ahead and do all these quests. Get all these done. Get the hungry to lead famine. So we had to say who we had to lead pestilence. Okay, 1 floor here, 3 floors here, so the quest will end up here. And I don't need junk or caps or anything really, so I just go to complete these quests as quick as I can. Want to fight? We just have a message for the leaders of the hungry. Forget that, it's eating time. Okay. Talk to Drusilla. Well, ghouls, meet my vengeance times 3. Stimbacks right away. And death to the ghouls, the abominations, as the Brotherhood of Steel would call them. Up all 3 levels. No telling, you know, the quest might end up here, could end over here, could end here, you just never know. Although there's 2 items, so we do have 2 rooms, so we'll come down here. It's just rare that any quest will end in a single room. There's still quite a few. Usually it's when you're talking to rescuing somebody or talking to somebody, like an individual, like find the mayor or rescue a person. Ooh, that's the, is that the sleazy outfit? I think it is. The merchant's sleazy, forget what he is. Combine pest with basil, garlic, parmesan trees, olive oil, pine nuts. Blend to a smooth paste, season to taste. Pesto sauce. God. Okay. Got that. Let's see if Drusilla's right after them. Nope. Leaned it to Drusilla. Yeah. Lots of ghoul fighting here. Well, obviously, Drusilla is going to be on this floor. Ah, okay. Haven't found Death Cave yet, but we're getting close. Okay. Let's heal him up. Return to the vault. Let's see. Yeah, we'll reach that now. Got 140 quantum in this one. Plenty. That. Well, these are dupes. Okay. And this team, bring him back. I'll bring all 3 quest teams back, and then I'll pick and choose which quest I want to then send them on again. Talk to the vault dwellers. How many? 2, 3? 3. Okay, 3 different rooms. Talk to vault dwellers. You're not dead, you're just wearing a sheet. Oh no, a ghost. We're scared. What will we do? Yeah. Make them happy. Okay. Really? Red roaches? Give me 2 more down there. Oh, nope, mole rats. At least there's not a mother mole rat. Man, they got a lot of radiation from just some little old rad roaches. Okay. Go down whenever we can. Oh yeah, nice big. More rat roaches. Okay, we got a bunch of roaches in here. 2 more sets of talk to peoples. Main reason they're taking a lot of damage is because I think this was a daily or a weekly, so it's one of the higher level quests. Not a regular green quest. Like a regular original quest. Fear is the only currency in this vault. Tell us something scary or a certain doom. Never ending death clause. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Ooh, a mystery quest. Like it. Been a long time since I've seen one of those. Uh-oh, got a mother. Gotta take her down. Take her down, take her down. Stake her down. Yeah, she didn't get to stomp and bring up some more of her friends and family. A scare is worth more than caps here, but we understand if other vaults trading for less fearless good. Okay. Junk, 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 junk. Always want junk. Nice. I'll take the flasks. Take that legendary stuff. Okay, return to the vault. Yeah, that was long. That was long. Okay. Let's get Piper and her team first, though. Let's see. 6, 10. I'd have to be under 10 hours to get that down to 5. That won't happen. Just running this little quest either, so yeah, we'll just bring them all back. So we get these guys. Kill Butcher. Okay. Not big. Oh, this was a... Butcher is a Alpha Deathclaw, if I recall. I think that's what this one was. Yeah. So an Alpha Deathclaw is like the Mother Brood and the Radiated Rat Scorpion. If you don't kill them, they have a chance to heal their allies or call in reinforcements. So you always want to go after the Alpha first. Rad Roach, Ghoul, Mole Rat, Deathclaw, Rat Scorpion, does not matter. I'm just gonna assume he's up here, you never know. I don't know if that's Butcher or not, though. It's a boss. Now Rose, as a legendary, certainly is not tanky. As tanky as a normal would be. You know, like Mildred here. Oh, there he goes, healing them. Okay, that was Butcher. That was Butcher. Legendary, legendary. No treasure. Go to this other big room. See if it'll probably be Deathclaws. Nope. Okay. Treasure though, gold, legendary. That's kind of why I like to do this. Ghouls. Piper, heal you up. Carolyn, Mildred, heal all y'all up, and return to the vault. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down and think about okay, 927,000. That's good. Reach now. I'll have to sit down and think about what weapons, what armor, what outfits I want to make, since I'm going to keep the vault just like in the other vault. Once I do that, then I'll figure out, okay, what junk am I keeping? And if it's not on the list that I need it for one of those things that I'm going to build, will end up as a weapon or an outfit. I'll certainly scrap rares and legendaries that I'm not going to keep and use. Outfits, I'll scrap all of that. And any junk I'm not going to need. Like if I end up saying, I don't need any of these microscopes, I'll sell them all. Didn't need these. Legendaries you're always going to keep, but I'm doing okay for right now on storage space. But I am going to do that. Figure out what I really want to do. Okay. And like here. Yeah. Okay, this was the Mr. Handy that I can't use yet. 5 death claws, no casualties. Raise the agility of 10 people. Okay, that was a new one. Craft the outfits. Okay, now the quest. Got the friendly settlement. There's a lunchbox. Yeah. Okay, now we can send people out in this. Once I have, oops. Okay. Let that raider attack finish. And then we'll finish this boss casual. That'll give us 2 boss casuals in a ghoul's outfit. We'll put Piper in a ghoul's outfit. Mildred and Caroline. Sell that and sell that. Okay. So we are going to head towards Mr. Snippy with Piper and her crew. Piper, Mildred, Carolyn. Give Piper. Okay, finish this. Lucy suit. Now, back to Mr. Snippy here. Ooh, that's the mystery vault. Forgot about that. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to have to do that. Okay, but first off, Piper, Mildred, Carolyn. And you, oh, yeah, you could go out as that. I didn't need you both in, boss. That's fine. We'll do that regardless. Send you guys out there. And come out onto the mystery vault 789. We're gonna send Judy, Lauren, and Donna out on this one. And then these are all regulars. Could get a lunchbox there. We have a daily quest here, though. Don't really want this one, but it's a daily. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Now, let's put you guys in. I think I have. I don't think I have a lot of sturdy men here. Maybe I do. I don't remember. I think I do, yeah. Yeah, get you guys in sturdy bird gear. Okay. Start that quest. See Cappy dancing. Click him, get some caps. Usually you get caps out of bottle, but sometimes he'll give you quantum. We're gonna save that. Head to the main menu, and we're gonna call it a stream here. Checked up on all 3 of our vaults, did our dailies. I am gonna come back later and do some TCG Card Simulator. They've had an update on that over the holidays, so I need to go. We got 2 more things we're trying to complete out on that game for 100%ing that game. But they've added some stuff, so I want to go check out what they've added. And I haven't really read what all they've done, so we'll read that, figure it out, and go from there. So, but thanks everybody for watching. Hit that follow button on Twitch. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. They're both free, and I would greatly appreciate it. I will get the video for this out onto my YouTube. I'll get it starting to upload, so it should be on out there sometime tonight. And we'll go from there with that. Hope everybody has a great day. Come on back for the next stream, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.